A dad is a daughter's first love.
Daddy t-shirt sets are available at daddyandcompany.com.
Welcome to My Life as a Dad. Today's guest is Nomar Garciaparra. Have you guys thought about social media? We have your 7-year-olds are going to be in the murk in 2 or 3 years. Even if they don't have their own Facebook, it's going to be out there. Other parents are going to give their kids Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and that bullying or cyberbullying, even if it's accidental. How are you guys thinking about addressing that?
You know, it's interesting about bullying because you see it and you're going, where does it start? Where does it come? Is it nature versus nurture? How is it created? And, you know, when we see it, we talk about us as parents to our kids, there's an insecurity that goes along with it when bullying starts. Mm-hmm. But you definitely see it around kids. You definitely see how it feels. And we constantly remind our kids, you know, going back to similar to like winning or losing, you know, how do you feel when somebody does this to you? How do you feel? You know, you want to treat others the way, you know, you want to be treated. No, it's the golden rule. It's a big cliche, but it really just holds so true. There's so much within that saying. There's so much that encompasses it, and it's so true, and that it's gonna exist. There is gonna be bullying that exists, and I know. You know, and it's hard when your child comes home and feels they were picked on or they were made fun of. And then if you see your child doing it, it's like you want to nip that in the bud, or you find out that your child's doing it. And, you know, you want to believe your child, or if a parent tells you your child's doing it, it's like, all right, we're definitely going to address this. This is something that's right away. This is going to stop. And we're going to take care of it now. So yeah, it's a major factor. It's definitely a huge topic, and it definitely exists. And it's not. And people think, well, bullying, man, it's out there. It's easy to see if you're just aware. It's not. It's so subtle. Mm-hmm. It could be a small little statement, like you said. It could be that text they get that's really that may not mean much, but the way they take it, mm-hmm. you know.
And your daughter may not say anything to you guys either.
Absolutely, yeah.
Her personality changes, things go a different way, and you don't even realize what happened 2 weeks ago. So what would you say is your parenting philosophy? You said, okay, this is our little core that we do as our parenting philosophy that is going to go over the decades.
Wow, I don't. That's interesting. I don't think we've ever said, hey, here's our parenting philosophy. I don't think my wife and I have ever sat down and said that or felt that way. I think, no, you know, I think our parenting philosophy is we want them to be good people. Mm-hmm. Just really, genuinely good people. And I think that's the biggest thing is, you know, when it's all like, my 2-year-old, like for example, you know, the one thing we see it and it's just, he's a sweet boy. Mm-hmm. You know, he really is a sweet, loving boy. And, you know, one of my daughters, she loves just nature. She is the kindest soul in the planet when you look at her. I mean, and you're like, wow. My other daughter, she's so loving as well. She's loving, and she has a little mean streak in her too. And you're like, okay, where did that come? That switch. Look at my wife. That comes from you, right? but we just, when you see that in them, we want to make sure that comes out more, and that's embraced, and that they know that that should be shown around them because it makes others feel better. When they say thank you to an adult or to another child, or whatever it may be, how does it feel when somebody says thank you to you? You know, that when you smile or when you gave someone a hug today, how did the hug, you know, when they came home, like, oh, so-and-so hugged me today, how did that feel? Remember when you did that to somebody, you can brighten somebody's day. Mm-hmm. You know, it's impactful. And that being that good person really means more than anything.
My life as a dad.
Any man can be a father, but it takes someone special to be the daddy. Please join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you have a favorite celebrity or athlete dad that you'd like to see on the show, please give us a comment below. Sponsored by Daddy & Company, the perfect gifts for dad. Get 15% off your next purchase at daddyandcompany.com using promo code MLAAD15.